Welcome to this use case scenario on filtering for failed jobs on a specific scheduler in AAI. In this scenario, we'll explore how an AAI user uses the jobs page to search for jobs that impacted a job stream run. You'll see how to apply standard filters to isolate troubled jobs based on scheduler, status, and time range, and how to use job properties to analyze job performance issues. Meet Chris. She's an operator at Apex 10, a fictitious global financial services firm. She's responsible for monitoring schedulers that run critical data processing jobs, including financial portfolio reconciliations and end-of-day trading reports. Chris receives an alert email about a job stream that exceeded SLA on a particular day. Chris knows this job stream is part of the finance business area and is running on an AutoSys scheduler. While she knows the job stream that exceeded its SLA, Chris needs to know which job might have caused it. Chris begins her investigation on the All Jobs page in AAI. She needs to filter this list to isolate the trouble state jobs. Chris clicks on the filter icon to see the attributes she can filter the list of jobs by. She first selects the scheduler attribute since she already knows the job stream is running on an AutoSys scheduler. Chris selects all the AutoSys instances from the list of scheduler options defined in AAI. These were added by her administrator when AAI was set up. With this, Chris gets a list of all jobs running on the AutoSys schedulers. She sees her filter selection included as a criteria in the filter bar. She needs to filter this list further to include only the failed jobs on the day in question. Chris clicks on the filter icon and selects the status attribute. She knows the exact status that she's looking for, so she chooses equals from the list of conditions and types in failure in the value field. Chris now has a shorter list of only the failed jobs in the AutoSys schedulers. Since she knows the date when the SLA alert was triggered, Chris proceeds to add the time range to her filter criteria. To define the time range that covers the day she wants to see, she first chooses the last start time attribute and then selects on or after the start date and time. Then she adds the last end time attribute, this time selecting on or before and then selecting the end time. This will show her all jobs that both started and ended in that time period. Chris now has a filtered list of 2 jobs that failed on the day the alert was triggered. She can see both these jobs are related to the intraday portfolio reconciliation. These failed jobs are the likely cause for the job stream to exceed its SLA. This is the filtered list that Chris set out to search for. She clicks on the export option on the top right of the page to download a CSV of these jobs with the same table configurations. She will share this with her supervisor with a recommendation to increase the job's retry attempts to improve its execution success rate. With that, we conclude this scenario on filtering failed jobs on a specific scheduler. Let's do a quick recap of what we learned from this scenario. From this scenario, we learned that you can use the jobs page to locate failed jobs running on specific schedulers. You can apply standard filters like scheduler, status, and runtime to narrow your search. Use the last start and end time filters to focus on jobs that ran during the alert window. And you can export the filtered job list as a CSV for reporting and action. Thank you for watching.